guys, it's time for January favorites, and yeah, we've had a lot of excitement here in the last few minutes. Mac's got a bath, that's why he's not wearing his collar. I let him go to go pee out in the backyard before we started this video, and he chased a cat up a tree. So yeah, you're just feeling yourself, aren't ya? You're all smelling good and fluffy. Yeah, you look so cute. He looks so cute after his little bath. He's all fluffy. All right, guys, so let's talk about favorites. We got to talk about favorites now. It's not time to play. I'll play with you in a second. I swear to God. So yeah, favorites. I got a lot of things to share with you. What is my hair doing? Oh my gosh. Ooh. Anyway, who cares about my hair? Let's just talk about products. All right, there are a bunch of things I want to talk to you about and a couple things that work really well together. First off, I'm going to start with primer. And my favorite primer, I got this. It went bad because I had it like in a corner somewhere behind one of my makeup things and in my makeup room upstairs, and it went bad. This has an expiration date on it, which I think is cool because that way I knew it went bad. The consistency really was yucky. But anyway, it's Hourglass's Mineral Primer, or a Veil Mineral Primer. And whatever is that? All right, so let me show you. This is the smaller one. The larger one is really expensive, so I got the smaller one. This is not even, it's like, it says 0.30 fluid ounces on it. But yeah, it has a little pump. It's just a really great primer. I love it because I don't have to touch up. That's my goal with every primer. With this, as well as the L'Oreal Infallible Spray, which I sprayed myself right before I started. I love that stuff, that L'Oreal spray. I am going through it at a rapid rate because I use it every day, and I think I already told you that's a favorite. But yeah, it seems like there's 4 things that are working so good together for me, and this is one of them, the Hourglass Primer. The foundation that I've been loving and trying for the first time in this color is from NARS. It's NARS Sheer Matte, and this is the color Macao, and that's MACAO. I hope I'm saying that right. I do need to buy a pump for this because it's kind of aggravating me and I use it so much. Macao is just a great color. Sheer Matte is a formula that I am familiar with, but I usually have in the past used it in the summer in a different color. But I wanted to use it in the winter, and it's fantastic for me in the winter. I'll go ahead and swatch it for you. I need to get that $6 pump, I guess. I'll swatch it for you on my hand. This is such a good color match for me. I love it. So yeah, NARS, oh, NARS, you are something else. So right there on the bottom, I swatched it on my hand. So it's a really, really good color fit, and I love it. And what I've been using on top of that, and also by itself, is Bobbi Brown's, gosh, Max, you got a hair on there. Bobbi Brown's Skin Weightless Powder Foundation. This is the shade Warm Walnut 7.5, and I've been wearing it out. It's really, really good powder foundation. I've worn it alone. It's great. I can just put it on. I don't use this. I use a brush. And I've been using one of my my Real Techniques. I think I used the multitasker brush with it. I didn't use the big powder brush with it. I've been using smaller, smaller brushes than the Real Techniques powder brush. And I put it all over my face and go to Walmart, that kind of a thing. It is a buildable powder foundation, so that's really good. So it does look good on its own, but these two, and then with this first, and then at the end of using these 3, the L'Oreal Infallible Spray, setting spray, that's what I've been doing every day. It's really, really good. I love these all together, and individually they're nice too, because at first it took me a while to get the 4 together, but once I did, that is my thing. That is my, what do people say? That's my jam. Anyway, I've been loving that, and so I like all of those products and definitely recommend them. Next is the NARS Lip Gloss I've been wearing most of the month. This is called Corsica, and it's from one of their collections. I guess that was their fall collection. The only way you can tell it's a little different is because it has that black design on the top of the lid. Without that design, that's what the packaging is for the regular lip glosses. Now I wanted to try the new formula. They redid the formula probably the middle of last year, And there was a color that I really liked and ran out of called Super Vixen. So I got that in the new formula, and I got this as well. I really like the new formula. It's good, and it doesn't smell like plastic. That was the worst thing about the old formula of the NARS lip glosses. They smelled like plastic, serious, hard, yucky plastic they smelled. Oh, they must have listened to everybody and stopped that madness, because it doesn't smell like anything anymore. So Corsica is a really great pink. I'm obsessed with pinks, nudie like pinks lately, so I've been putting this over all of my glosses, or all of my MAC lipsticks that I love that are that nudie pink shade. And this is great on its own as well, but I do like the new formula, so that's good. The next thing I'll show you is on my lips. I love this. This is at the drugstore. This is Rimmel's Show Off Lip Velvet. I hauled these. These are so, so good. I hauled these earlier this month, and I've been wearing them out. I got 2 shades. This is Meteoric Matte that I'm wearing. The other shade is a red, and it's really, really pretty, but I love this one, I think, better. I really, really love this one because it's kind of a different, you know, I have a lot of red, so I guess I just appreciate the color on this one a lot. So it's really, really pretty, and I love it. And I have 2, and if I go by the display and I see a color I like, I'm totally getting another one. Really good. Now this I didn't like so much. I thought I wouldn't like it. I think I said so in the haul. This is from L'Oreal, and it's the Infallible Smokissime Powder Eyeliner Pen. Yeah, I don't like this. The reason being is it's kind of hit or miss with it. I'll show you the tip. This is supposed to kind of just smoke out, you know, your waterline, you know, around your waterline. Do use it on your skin, of course. But powder eyeliner pen, and I found it to be a little patchy, and I just didn't, it was too inconsistent to me for me to be comfortable using it, because it ruined a couple eye looks. You get powder, black powder, too high on your lid, your look's done. So that's what the tip looks like. So it's a nice idea, it's just that, I don't know, somehow they've got to make it more of a consistently workable product, you know? So yeah, not a fan of this, and I doubt I'll be using it unless I have time to redo my eye makeup. You know, that's kind of what I was doing. I was like, oh, do I have time to redo my eye makeup if this doesn't work out? And you don't want a product like that. It's annoying more than, you know, anything else. I washed my head too, so my hair is a little wild. The 2 palettes that I've been loving are 2 palettes that I hauled very recently. I would say midway through the month, and I love them both so much, and I've been wearing one or the other every day. And the first one is the Lorac Unzipped Gold palette. This is such a good palette. I love it, love it, love it. As I said, I swatched both of these in an earlier video this month, so check it out if you want to see swatches and you missed that video. But these are so good. I mean, every day I wear this palette. It's so pretty. I can't, one week I'm gonna take out that palette, the unzipped gold and the regular unzipped palette, and I'm gonna use them one after the other, you know, every other day, and figure out which one I like best. Because right now, if you ask me, I don't know which one I like better, the original unzipped or this. I think it might be this though. I think it might be the unzipped gold, but I wanna make sure. So one week I'm gonna do, you know, kind of have a face off between the 2 and figure it out. The other palette that I've been loving is the Balm's Nude palette, volume 2. I really like this palette. I used it today. Every day I use one of them, and really, really good colors in here. Such a great palette. They did a great job with both of these palettes. So if you missed those videos and you want to see swatches, definitely check them out. So this is what I've been waiting to tell you about. These new Real Techniques brushes. Now I think there's 7 brushes altogether. I have 5 here. The eyeliner kind of brush, I wasn't really interested. It's, yeah, I wasn't interested in that one. The contour brush I was interested in, but it was sold out at Ulta when I ordered these online. They had them buy one, get one half off, so I was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, the contour one was sold out, so I'll definitely be getting that and reviewing that for you at a later date when I find it. But yeah, I'll tell you about these because there are 3 I really like. One I'm like, eh, and then another I just don't like at all. So I'll start with the ones I like. All right, this is just an amazing brush, all right? It is fluffy as all get out. I washed these last night. It was the second time I washed them. They wash up like a dream. They clean up just as quickly as the regular Real Techniques brushes, which have always impressed me with how fast and easy they are to clean. I cleaned them with Palmolive. I ran out of regular, you know, brush soap. So Palmolive it was last night, and they turned out amazing. Okay, so let me tell you about this one. This is the number 100 brush, and I'll give you the close-up of it. This is a gorgeous brush, soft as can be, amazing brush. I loved it. What I did with these is I used them a couple different ways and then figured out like what way do I like using these best, so I could tell you about it. All right, so this one I used it as a blush brush and I used it as a powder brush. It's so super soft, I wanted to use it as a powder brush, even though it doesn't traditionally maybe look like a powder brush. I wanted to because it's so freaking soft. These are softer than the regular Real Techniques brushes, if you can imagine. It's amazing. So yeah, this, I think I will in the future be using this mostly as a brush. Blush brush. I think that's where it really, I love it because it's so feathery smooth, and it's, I mean, some people would think this is too big for blush, but I don't think so. I love it for blush. I even used it one day with the bronzer to lightly contour my face because I've been testing out those three different contour kits because I'm going to do a video for that this coming weekend. I really thought it performed really well doing all three tasks as a powder brush, a blush brush, and a bronzer brush. But I most likely will always use it, most often use it as a blush brush because I just loved it. Oh, really, really good. All right, next. This is a beautiful one. This is number 300 and it has that rose gold finish and it's beautiful. This one I used as a highlighting brush, and I used it to set my under eye with my like Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder number 2 that I set my under eye concealer with. I really liked it for that, but I think I liked it equally for using it with highlighter as well as a setting powder. Because it's so soft, it felt really great to set my under eye makeup with it, but I think it's the perfect shape for highlighter for me. To really get that strip of highlighter I like to put on the tops of my cheeks. So I love this one. Really, really great brush. All right, this one I really, really love. This is for eyeshadow, and it's the perfect like all over lid eyeshadow brush. You get your color on this. I used it with the Unzipped Gold a lot because I love this one particular color in the Unzipped Gold palette, and I get that color on this brush and just all over my lid. Beautiful. This is the number 200 brush. It was just perfect for putting all over lid color. I used it a little in my crease. It was fine with that. So yeah, I used it in my crease as well. I prefer something of more like along the lines of the shape of a MAC 217 brush. So a little more tapered and a little longer bristles, you know, so I prefer something like that for blending things out in the crease, but it worked fine for, you know, both tasks. But I think I will use it most often to do overall like a wash of color on my lids. All right, this one I am like, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. I'm not sad I bought it, but it's just weird because the other brushes are so darn soft. And this one is the number 201. And if you can see the way that it's shaped, it's at that point, and the shape of the bristles makes it on your skin feel harder than the other brushes. So I know that sounds really, really picky, and it wasn't that it was scratching my eyelids or anything like that. It's just like, I have other things that are less expensive that aren't, you know, that are softer and feel better on my lid. So I was using it in the crease and that kind of thing, and it just, the shape of the bristles just do it no favors to me, because it hits you, the way that it hits you and works on your, like your lid, say, make it very, very pointy, and I just didn't like the way that it felt. It did the job fine, blended out product fine. I just think that, I don't know, it's a little off to me. But I'm not sad I bought it. This one I am sad I bought. This is the triangular shaped foundation brush. It's the number 101, and I'll show it to you a couple different ways so you can see it. So that's what it looks like straight on. And if you look at it that way, you can see the triangle. This was kind of useless to me because I don't like a flat brush for foundation application. You know that kind of flat painter's brush everybody sells, every brand sells for putting on foundation? I don't like those kinds of brushes, so that's why this wasn't a good fit for me, and I just felt like, I don't know. I don't like that application because I think that you put on more foundation than you need to if you use that kind of application type, application tool. So yeah, I just really didn't like this. I don't see myself using this brush at all. So yeah, this was the only really one, the only one that I was really sad that, you know, I even purchased at all. I didn't think I would like it, and I was right. So yeah, it looks neat, but in trying to use it practically, it just was a miss for me. But if you like it, tell me what you like about it. I'd love to hear. And these are just really nice brushes. I love the way that they're shaped. I hope they continue making more and add to this line, because I will continue looking for buy one get one half off sales at Ulta to buy more. Right now I only need the contour one. So yeah. I will definitely get that though and test it out for you and let you know how it is. So yeah, guys, that's it for me. I hope that was fun for you. I love telling you about the brushes. I have a really good brush video coming up for you where I talk about the Chanel, Tom Ford, and Hourglass brushes that I tried. And I have to figure out a way to fit in the It Cosmetics brushes, because I am loving those. I got the It Cosmetics brushes from Ulta. The you know, it's the silver set, I think the airbrush set is what they're calling it. So it's not that super expensive. Most of the eye brushes were between 10, maybe 12, maybe it was $12 and $15, somewhere around there. Definitely under 20, and they were really good. And you can get those on sale at Ulta, you know, when they're having a 20% off sale. So anyway, you have my thoughts on these brushes. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye-bye. Max, you gonna say goodbye? You're too fluffy and you're too great, aren't you? You're too good to say goodbye because you're so fluffy and clean. You're so fluffy and clean. You're fluffy and clean. Say bye-bye.